Hey, what's going on, everyone? And welcome back to another episode of Just My Opinion. Thank you so much for tuning in. We really do appreciate it. And guys, with this one right here, we're talking Snowfall, season 5, episode 9, titled Departures.
Mhm.
And where is the thing at? Oh my goodness, there it is right there. Jerome and Louie separate themselves from Franklin. My goodness gracious, I don't know if y'all saw that coming because I did not. But just to let you know, guys, this is going to be a spoiler-filled recap. We are going to spoil this up, down, left, right, in, and out as if you've already seen it. You have been warned. And yes, I'm saying we because I'm not by myself. I got my girl Tyra right here. To
Yes.
my right, hello, ma'am. How you doing?
Hey, I'm fine.
That's what's up. I like how you always do that laugh at the beginning because that tells me that you have a lot on your mind and you really
I
can't wait
do.
to get it off your chest. And that gets me excited, And you laughing right now. I'm like, yes, we're gonna have a great
Yes, I do.
conversation.
I'm just trying to
Yes,
sit on it.
I got you. Because guys, this is how we do it. I don't know. I mean, she's seen it. I've seen the episode. I don't know how she feels. She doesn't know how I feel. And so it's just great to get that general reaction from the opposite party. But I'm gonna just go ahead and go first this time, if you don't mind. But I really did like this episode. I thought it was very, very nice. There was a nice surprise kind of towards the end that I can't wait to talk about from a certain character that's been here since season 1. That I just did. We never saw this side of him before, and I liked it. And you probably don't know who I'm talking about, but we're gonna get to that. But I really did enjoy this episode. And I'm very, very surprised with the way it ended. I did not think it would end that way. I did not think the characters would take it in this direction or the story, but I am entertained, I am satisfied, and I appreciate everything that they did give us. And so I'm a happy camper over here. But coming to you, Tara, how did you feel about the episode? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Are you somewhere in between? Please let us know, ma'am, because I'm dying to
Finally,
know.
we gotta y'all wait to episode 9 to give us a good episode. Like it feels like we're back in the show now. Like
Ooh,
we
ooh,
didn't
ooh.
leave the show technically, but it feels like okay, now we're back to what we like about the show. The twists, the turns, the plot lines, the
Right,
characters.
right,
This is
right, right.
the Teddy and Franklin sit downs,
Yeah,
the stuff that we
yeah.
live for. So it was
Yeah,
good. I like
yeah,
the
yeah,
episode.
yeah. And it's like the sit downs are nice. You have these, characters, whether it's Teddy, Franklin, or anybody else, that can be more intense than like an actual gun battle or a fight. You know what I'm saying? And we got a little bit of both of those in this show. You know what I'm saying? There was a number of conversations that was going down. I mean, some of them I really didn't care for. Some of them I may have you ask you some questions when we get to it because I may need some clarification, aka between Franklin and Veronique, when they're going on their little rendezvous. Actually, real quick, where were they going anyway? Where were they at?
We
Did
don't
they?
even know. They didn't even say. It's just like I want to just get away. Can we just? You want
Yeah,
to just get out of here? Like
right, right.
everybody's departing. Everybody's just trying to get away.
That's the name of the episode, Departures, right there. They the Franklin and no Louis and Jerome departing from Franklin, and
Mhm.
Franklin and Veronique, they
Veronique,
departing from wherever they at, But like
Leon,
Leon is
Wanda.
mad too, They trying to depart. Oh, we definitely got to talk about Wanda and Leon because I got some opinions on that. But we got to start out with the bitch ass nigga, Buckley, and
uh,
his whack ass or whatever at the very beginning. First of all, I like how they depicted these scenes right here. Like
mhm.
we was left on the cliffhanger at the end of episode 8 with him pulling the gun and Franklin lip kissing Franklin for some reason, talking about I got to live my own life, and they're finna
Yeah,
go in there and bust the club down. And then that picks up right where this episode picks up right where that left off. But we don't know what happened. But then
yeah.
it's the story is told from us, from just his memory, him reminiscing. And if I was the writer myself or the producer, I wouldn't have made that decision myself, as
Mhm.
far as creatively. But I like how they did it. I thought it was done quite well. How did you feel about the
I
beginning?
loved it because you couldn't tell me. I was like, well, damn. I thought where we left off, I thought it was sealed that Kane was dead and that was going to be that kiss of death, as everybody
Mm.
told me. Like, stop going in on her kissing Franklin. It's supposed to represent the kiss of death. I was like, all right.
Oh,
But
okay.
yeah, right.
Yeah, I didn't
But
think of that. I didn't think of that.
I thought I thought from that point on, it was pretty much a done deal. We were going to open just standing over Kane's, dead body. But not only did that not happen, we got a whole twist and Bo's whole life going down the drain. Like,
Yeah,
I liked it though.
Yeah, and even though I mean I don't like his character at all, he's a whole like to the utmost
Oh,
degree.
yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But he's doing a good job in the role.
Mhm.
When you don't like a character that much, that just goes to show like how well they are doing. And he's selling it because this dude is coked out, sweating. He's not like
Yes.
holding himself like this or nothing, but he needs to get it together. He needs to get it
Mhm.
together. Franklin is destroying his community indirectly. But this guy here, and Franklin's young too. How old is he? 21, 22 at this point in
Yeah,
time?
it's like 22. No older than 23. Like, they're
Right.
not that old.
But this Buckley, he at least got to be in his 40s. What you think?
Mhm. I
And
think if he's not in his late 30s, early 40s, like as we can see from here, he had a whole family.
yeah. And that was interesting. I like how they took it there too. Showing the mother of his children, and
Mhm.
the kids screaming in the background and stuff like that. It just kind of just adds more depth to him, and I can always appreciate that. I kind of thought I didn't think he was gonna pop up this much.
Yeah.
But I mean I don't like him, but I like his character as far as him just adding an extra drama to this whole scenario, this whole equation. So Karina Evans, great job there, ma'am. If y'all, she is the director of this particular episode. So she did a great job right there. And
Yes.
so and now we got Leon.
Mhm.
Like he said, he went to the crib, poured him a drink, and watched the sunset come up. But how did you feel about him in this episode with him, going to Franklin's penthouse, kind of him listing all his frustrations and stuff like that? How did you
Yeah.
feel about all this right here?
I loved it. First of all, I was like, damn, this is Leon's first time coming to your penthouse. Like,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
just like, damn, they're so separate. They used to be so close. But I was with Leon, like, what the hell, since when? Like, this whole episode, Franklin like has the mark of Buddha on his forehead. He's all at peace.
Yeah. What would you
Like,
like for
I
me
don't
to
want
do
no
about it,
strife.
Leon?
Yeah, when he freaking said, like, well, I can't control what y'all do or don't do. I just gotta live my life. And like, since when? Since when? Like, you always in our face, down our throats, constantly trying to control everything. And now when we really need you to, some shit has went down. Everybody's been so enlightened since this damn LSD. It's like, well,
Right.
I just, I'm gonna pray about it and I'll see you later. It's like, oh, okay, well,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
it's like, well, you really haven't even been listening to me from jump. Like, you didn't even take out a moment to read the book that he's been begging Franklin to read that book like for a few
Yes.
episodes now. It's like, you didn't even touch it. Like, I'm clearly not reaching you where I thought I was. Let me get my book and get the hell out of here.
And I'm sorry, y'all. I'm gonna step away from the camera real quick. And Tyra don't got no live chat to talk to. So be patient with me. Give me like 25 seconds. I'm gonna be right back. Okay, just 1 second. 1 second.
Tyra don't got no live chat. I don't got no live chat. Oh man. I feel like Brandon is burning some chicken or something again. He like to leave stuff on the stove.
Woo. All right.
What you got on fire? What's cooking?
I'm back.
What's cooking?
Sorry about that. You got ghetto reviews over here. Struggles. I had to get it. The book.
Oh, what?
The book. Yes. I had to get the book. She's like, Brandon, did you have to go to the bathroom? You had a boo-boo or something?
I thought you left something on the stove again. You be burning up stuff.
No, I meant to grab this before we hit record.
Yes.
But I forgot. And so y'all, if y'all want to know this book, I'm out of breath. Right here that Leon picked up. It is this one right here. If y'all can see it. Can y'all see that? The Rich of the Earth. I'm out of breath by Frank Nance. Fannin, read the book. Google it, look it up, see what it's about. But it's a good book. And I just had to shout it because when I was watching the episode, I was like, oh my God, they just dropping jewels and just so much knowledge and important information in these episodes, these little nuggets. And I just like that right there. This is not just a show for your visual entertainment and to make money. It is, but there's just a lot of education behind it as well, because as we all know, this show is loosely based on a true story. And Tara, have you seen the documentary that's based on this? I think it's still on Netflix, called Cracking the System, Freeway Cracking the System, or something like that. Came out like 7 or 8
Maybe
years
a
ago.
long time ago.
Okay, but yeah, if y'all haven't, Google it. Look it up on YouTube or Netflix or whatever, and you know, it's a good watch or whatever. But I just had to show the book. So there it is. One time, it's kind of dark. Where my light at? You know what I'm saying? But there you go, right there. Y'all check out the book if y'all have not heard of that before.
Leon's been reading.
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope.
And he's so enlightened.
Yeah. I like that. I like his character even more. I was making a joke one time talking about each season, episode he gets swoller, but it seems like each episode he's getting smarter too.
Yes,
and so
he is.
it really seemed like his feelings were hurt right here too. Like, man, you didn't even open the book, did you? You know,
my feelings was hurt that was his first time at the spot. Like, damn,
Yeah.
you're really not chilling with Leon no more. I know Leon is, you know, where he is for a reason, but it's like, yeah, you know, I meant to have you over. I meant to read the book. I meant, like, oh, okay, you're right, Veronique.
Right. And now we got this right here with Jerome and Louie in the bed the day of or after the wedding. Oh, you didn't like that? What you thinking over there?
Just who the fuck plans a hit on their wedding day? Like, girl, you could have waited.
What you mean?
Jerome's life. I'm sick of it.
What you mean? You said who schedules a hit on the wedding day? What you mean?
Yes, like just all the aftermath that they have to do.
Tripping.
Like, we can't even be in the moment and enjoy our wedding night, our honeymoon. Like, we can't even enjoy ourselves because we're, you know, picking up the aftermath of him not actually being shot or killed. He was shot, but he didn't die. Like, we can't even lay up.
If you was in her position, would you have made the same decision? Are you like me and can't stand it because you think that was just a bad move? Because I'm frustrated.
I think it was a bad move. Like I said, with the episode, everybody here can pretty much agree with kind of what she did, even though I think Leon was the most level-headed here. Like, you're thinking about the now, like, what about the aftermath? And I hated how Franklin was moving, because everybody's moving like everything is isolated. Like, we have been a unit. So everything that it's going to affect everybody. They're not just going to come after Louie. They're going to come after everybody. And I don't feel like she considered that. But I just don't, I don't think it was the right decision. Yeah, especially with what I think he says later, like, what about the strippers? What about, like, you made peace with all these people. Now all of a sudden it's, you know, it's different just because we happen to have murdered his brother. Like, y'all, we killed a whole baby and a baby mama.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
Yeah, I'm not agreeing. Like, Louie got a couple of tracks in and a little weave, and she just switched up. Louie is getting on my fucking nerves.
Yeah, she really is, man. You know, I just don't understand this insecurities that she still has from her past. And I don't know. I mean, she has a good strong man. I mean, like, you know, the alpha male. Jerome ain't no small dude. You know, he looked big. You know, he looked the part. He can fight the part. All that. So I don't know, Louie, get it together. You're messing up, man. You're messing up. And so I don't like it. But I did not see this coming right here. Buckley, you know, getting thrown. I don't even want to say thrown under the bus. The cops have every reason to want to investigate him and get a blood sample.
Yes.
You know, like I mean, his partner's dead. You know, they're not going to be like, all right, they didn't get anything from this. I mean, I am 100. I mean, I have my opinion on cops, but I'm with them on this. I mean, they probably went in there, didn't have a warrant. The advice was bad. They didn't get no drugs, and a cop ended up dead. You know, like, I mean, I know they don't really care about I'm finna say Franklin, Kane's people. But you know that they didn't get no drug money, no drugs, and a cop is dead. So it was a complete waste. So, bro, and look at your face. You look like you're going through it. You know what I'm saying? You sweating like a hooker in church.
It looks strung out.
Yeah, like I want what he said. I want my lawyer. I want my union rep because this is bullshit. You know, like man, you like you out of there, bro. So and I like how the cop clapped back.
Yeah, he had to do
I shine my own shoes. You know what I'm saying? So Yeah,
Weird.
I like that. You know,
I loved it. I was like, oh shit. As soon as he walked in, I was like, oh, it's over. It's over. You caught. Like, I swear, as soon as it happened, I was over here. It was muted, but I was thinking you were about to lose your job. Like,
yeah,
you were about to lose your job, bro. It's over. Like, they
yeah,
want samples. You clearly look strung out.
yeah,
And then you didn't even do what you set out to do, like all of that, and you still didn't actually kill him. Like,
right. It was just a big ass mess.
whole innocent partner. And I think we've been hearing from that partner. He like just joined, like he's new to the force, so he's just following him. He was very much giving. Just watching this, I was thinking about Training Day. He was giving Training Day this episode, like he was Alonzo on the loose, like he was giving King Kong ain't got shit on me this episode. I was like, bruh, it's over. It's over.
You motherfuckers, huh? Yeah. Oh, I wish I had that clip right here. I wish I did. I think Lamont does, but that's pretty dope. But how did you feel about old boy right here, the cute Sissy and her conversation? I don't think I have the image, or maybe I do. Yeah. How did you feel about this encounter? I think he was a little too hard on her, and he needs to be put in his place. You know, he was getting on my nerve. I mean, shit, they was all drugged, and you popping up out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you expect her to do? You know, and I like how she was like, hold on, wait a goddamn minute now. I have done everything that you've asked me to do, but you ain't done nothing for me. What's up? You know, and he still tried to come back at her. But I wish Sissy would have hit him in the throat. But how you feeling about? You think we could trust him?
No, but I'm glad it happened. Like, he has been handling Sissy with these kid gloves. Like, I think she see how real the situation is. Like, okay, like, girl, now I'm tired of playing games with your ass. Like, we need, like, well, hold on, wait a minute. Like, she's still expecting everybody to be kind. It's just like, no, if you don't do this, then we can't do that. Like, it's pretty much the ultimatum just laid out, and I'm glad they're done whispering over coffee and acting like this is some sweet ass situation. It's not. Like, he could lose his life. Like, this is what it is. If you don't do this, Franklin will probably die. They will kill him. So like, what is it? But I'm glad that the whispers and the little chi-chis at the little smoke shops and shit is over. Like, just stop. Just
good
stop.
observation. Good point. I like that. I like that too. Add a little more realness to the situation right here. Yeah, and it also looks like what is her name? Clarissa. You know, she's getting close with Teddy and Theodore.
Theodore's.
Yeah. I like that accent. Yeah. I like this right here. I mean, I don't know if I like it, but it's just interesting because you know, I thought it was just gonna be like a few knockdown sessions. But she really has the hearts for him, you know, and what is his name? Why am I forgetting his name? What is his name right here?
Avi.
Avi. I like Avi. Avi's smooth.
Avi with an H.
Yes. I like Avi. I like Avi. I like him a lot. I like him a lot. I like this laugh he was getting it too. It was funny right here. He was like, "Hey, Teddy, when have I ever let you down?" He's like, "Avi, to be honest with you, all the time." Yeah. He's like, "But there's been a good reason why, you know." So that was I was kind of tickled right there. But I really want Avi to make it in the end. I do. As a matter of fact, we don't know. Especially with how the episode ended towards the end, but we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. How you feel about this right here, though? You know, Leon popping up at the hospital for old dude. You know, you think they're gonna find out who's behind it?
Of course, I was happy the way that Leon handled himself because I was like, well, because Leon is all about honor, and it's like you said one thing and then you did another, and then you did it behind our backs, and it's just like, well, you know, was this or was this, you know, pretty much a hit, and then it cuts, and I was like, well, nothing good is going to come from Leon telling them right now at this minute. They're still going to retaliate once they really figure it out, especially with old druggy just out there on the street being reckless. Like, he in no way looks like a legitimate cop.
Right.
So it's going to happen, but I'm glad that he's still kind of maintaining boundaries because I wouldn't know what to do if I was in Leon's shoes. Leon has every reason to you know, feel some type of way, but he's still kind of trying to play both sides. But at the same time, he wants to get the fuck away too. He's tired.
I got you. I agree. And we talked about this briefly right here. Him getting kicked out the crib. You know, he thought he was gonna get some sympathy. You know, probably some ass too. You know, from his baby mama. Like, make me feel better, baby. They're trying to take my job and my gun and my badge. Can you Where my scalp? And she's like, get the F out, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You're strung out, you know. It was funny though. I do not want you to see your he's like, I don't want you seeing my children in this state. What state? I'm upset. It's like, no, you're high. And I was like, she got you. Because I was like, that's a good comeback. I'm upset. They try to take. I was like, okay, that's a good line right there, you know. But she wasn't buying that. She knows.
I don't know. I like the journey that we're going on with him, but at the same time, just to see how loose and reckless he is, which we knew was going to come, it just kind of makes us give Louie the side eye that she has put, you know, she's invested so much in this person. He knows so much. At any moment, you know, he could flip and do anything. He's a whole drug addict. So I don't know. I question Louie's judgment and with both.
You think he's going to die or you think he's going to live?
If she was smart, she would take his ass out, but I don't know from this episode.
we're gonna get there because they had that little encounter too. And this is her at the club right here. And wait a minute, he's out of there. He's out of there. So I like him. That hairstyle is interesting as well too. You know, here's Veronique right here. You know, she's scared of the plane ride, and I'm so I don't know why my images are just popping up all randomly out of nowhere. Now, how do you feel about the conversation that she was having with Franklin here when they actually landed and was on the beach reminiscing? Because she was talking about, I think she said they went to El Paso.
Yeah.
And that one of the guys that they was trying to run the scam on sniffed it out.
Yeah.
Knocked out her mom, had her choked up. And I think the mom came too, and she said that the mom shot him, and they left him on the floor. And it was some other stuff that they were saying as well. I didn't pick up. Did you pick up any other juicy details out of this encounter?
Pretty much the mom came to and like saved her at the last minute, but she was just trying to appeal to his better nature to go, you know, hey, even though I was so over Franklin this episode.
Yeah.
Over Franklin in this whole kumbaya, like even Franklin's tone of voice was different this episode. He's just so serene, and you know, I've killed people. You know, shut the fuck up, Franklin.
I liked it.
I'm just not like this whole epiphany due to the LSD moment, like. And I was irritated by it, and I don't want to get to the end, but what happens in the end that justified why I was so irritated, because I was like, oh. This whole like, oh, well, you know, let's just get away. You want to get away? I'm like, oh, you think this is your opportunity to walk away? Okay. But Veronique, she has a sob story for every Sunday.
True.
I mean, they you know, they serve a purpose, but I just be like, okay, I'll be there in a second. She has a story for every, like, it's just so mean. And it's like each time she's revealing more and more about herself. But I love these moments because it's just like, well, damn, how much do y'all really know about each other? Because it just always seems like she's unveiling something new. Just to, you know, feel like, hey, you know, I'm just like you. I'm not too far from you. Like because he just feels like, I guess he's a bad influence. Like I can't be a gangster and be a father. I have to pick one. And he's telling her about the whole situation, all the illusions and whatnot that he had. But I don't know. It's just something about her. it has yet to grow on me. And I feel like we've just been on her, and she's just probably a normal ass pregnant girlfriend. And it's just something I don't know if the introduction of her character throughout the new season, but she is not clicking for me. I don't care for their relationship or the baby that they have on the way.
I got you. Great points too. Great observations. I like that I do. Because I like doing this with you because you be picking up stuff and have different perspectives than I. So wonderful. Well said. Now, I mean, I know this is in the 80s. And, you know, technology is not what it is today, of course. There's no camera phones and stuff like that. But I'm always like, do y'all have to meet like in the goddamn open in front of everybody, exchanging suitcases and stuff? Like, I mean, like, I don't know. Am I tripping? Am I looking at this the wrong way?
Well, that's how they used to do it back then. Now, I don't know why they're in this. It looks like a graveyard, but this whole cemetery situation. But, you know, they have to have a meeting, and I feel like they changing up the locations each time, especially with Teddy being paranoid. Like, I'm not getting shot again.
Because the last few times they was meeting in the parking garage. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That makes sense to me. You know,
Yeah.
that ain't not too many people around. You can hear cars coming and going, and you know,
Mm-hmm.
you in an enclosed space. You know, you don't know who watching who. I'm just saying, like, for a couple of episodes ago, for the whole game to get shot up in 3 to 4 different locations, and right after that, y'all, you know, you okay? Let's not meet out in a giant factory anymore in the daytime, you know, because we get shot up. So let's move it to a parking garage. Smart. That makes
Yeah.
sense. I'm like, I like how you're using your brains, but then y'all want to go back to outside like this in a big open, you know, even if it's a graveyard. I mean, I know people don't be kicking it at graveyards like that, but still, it just takes one person.
To
Well, yeah,
see you.
you know, I did see this one, you know, and the whole thing unravels. So I don't know, guys. If you, of course, when you watch this, let us know in the comment section what you feel about that. Because I mean, to me, I don't want to beat a dead horse, but it stood out to me like, okay, y'all was meeting outside of this factory, y'all got shot, so you're meeting in a parking garage. That makes perfect sense. I like the progression of thinking, but then you go back outside. I was like, what the hell are y'all doing? But anyway, y'all let us know what you think about that as well. And yeah, your boy is tripping balls.
King Kong ain't got shit on me. I'm putting cases on all you bitches. He was
Yeah,
outside
man.
flexing.
To all
No
of my
badge.
to all of my you know, my lawyers and policemen and you know, law experts and all that, in this situation, do they have a right to just open fire on a cop like this? I want to say yes. It'll be hard to prove in court, and y'all got to get rid of the drugs real quick. But this is crazy. This dude just gonna rob them of the drugs. You know what I mean? He tried to pay for it, but he still like, that's nuts. That I wanted them to pull out the guns and shoot him so bad. I knew that wasn't gonna happen. But how did you feel about this dude? He was oh, come on, you
He
know,
just
right before he got out the car to get some
never
more.
ending,
Yeah,
never ending. I'm like, what exactly are you trying to do this episode? Like, he's not even like, it's like he's not even just stopping to enjoy the high. Nothing's slowing him down. He's just snorting. Like, he's not. You just partaking, like, oh yeah, it's like, nah, I need some more. I'm like, well, damn, like, relax. He's just been on go the full entire day, and it's just
yeah.
intensifying. It's just like he was a ticking time bomb. I thought we were going to lead into him doing some super duper like irrational shit with Louie, because I knew like he felt like, see,
I
bitch,
did
this is
too.
your fault.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
done lost everything. I'm found out, and I thought it was going to be something else, but I thought he was about to explode this episode.
I did too. I can't wait to get to that part. But before we get there, we got to talk about your girl right here, Wanda.
Yes. Yes.
Struggles, tower. She's getting on my nerve, man. I do not. Me personally, I cannot stand a woman when she don't have no confidence. I understand that she just, you know, she's freshly clean now. She was, you know, cracked out, but the whole, but why me? Why do you like me? That is the worst thing for me personally to come out of a woman's mouth. This man loves you. What are you doing? Like, I mean, and look, I don't mean to shame nobody, or shame women especially that have gone through stuff, but she was at the bottom of the barrel, and he still
Yeah.
wants to take her back. You know, I'm just being realistic. It's not too many men out there that can be with a woman. She turns into a crack addict, and in some cases, I don't mean to be disparaging, but a crack whore. She was going around sucking everybody. He walks in on that, and he still wants to be with you, and you want to be like, why me? And then he's like, baby, let's go around the world. Let's go to Europe. Let's go to Africa. I don't got no money. I don't got no passport. We can get it in 24 hours. So that shows that he done did the research. Like, okay, let me look out for Wanda. Let me look something up real quick about these passports. He got all the money. And she like, she getting mad at him like he doing something. I'm like, what are you doing? That's nuts. I was like wanted to pull my eyeballs out to make sure I was looking at this correctly. But I'm let me get off my soapbox. But tell me how you feel, because I have to know. I have to
She
know.
really made you mad.
Yes.
Ain't got no money, ain't got no passport.
All you hear on social media. I know this is in the 80s and stuff, like, niggas ain't this, and they broke, and I want to da da da, and you got this man right here want to do it all. Smart too. He not just no man out here trying to trick money as well. Anyway, I said my fault. I said I'm gonna get off my
Give
soapbox.
her a moment.
Okay.
She is just coming back into her own. Not only did I just get clean, but I'm just coming back to myself. And now when I'm just trying to get back to myself and finding Wanda, the nun, dick sucking, toothless, trying to sell my silver cap in the street, Wanda. Let me, I just got a job. She's still discovering herself as a clean woman. And now you just want me to just drop what I've discovered about myself, and not to say that I don't love you. I still love you. We all could tell that they still very much so loved each other, but you want me to drop. I'm still discovering, getting back to Wanda, and now you just want me to go. And I understood, like, she still needs some time, and of course it's like, it's why me, because there's so much resentment. Like, you saw me at my worst of me just doing awful shit, like.
But he
so
didn't treat her wrong.
Why would you still want to be with me? And I mean, we can't get mad at her for asking that. I mean, shit, I'm sure we're asking the same thing. Like, damn, after all of that, why would he still checking for Wanda? We know the love is real, but Wanda was down bad.
Yeah.
So we can't blame her for just asking this. Why me? Like, you, just as you said, Leon is very smart. He is about something. You could probably have anybody you wanted to, Leon, but you still want me after everything I've done. I love it, but I have the right to question that. And I also have the right to say, you know what? Hold on. I'm still quite working on myself. Like, I'm not just ready. I got a job. You remember how hard it was for Wanda to get a job?
Okay,
and,
but
her being pushed away just because everybody relaying back to what she once was. Like, she will always and forever be Wanda, the crackhead, no matter what she does. So in the moment that I'm not to myself, just let me have that. I still love you though.
Okay, but the thing is, and I almost look, I can understand, because you said everybody would question it with everything that she's gone through. I can understand her questioning it as well. Like, okay, I was at the bottom. I was at the bottom of the barrel. I'm like, now, why do you really want me back? But she didn't. She was mad at him, like he was out of place for wanting to take it there. They already had a relationship and a rapport. So take the attitude away. Take the bass out your voice. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be mad at you for questioning it, but excuse me, she treating him like he ain't shit. Like he just some new dude. I'm just like, I just don't, I just can't vibe with that. And she just projecting, talking about, you just want to move or go away because you're embarrassed. You don't want to be seen with me. What are you talking about?
She's ashamed.
She was walking. Then move away. Why you want to work in the same neighborhood?
She's projecting because she's ashamed.
Man, this dude still treated her with respect when she was going around acting nuts. I don't know, ladies. I gotta hear from you in the comments.
Both of their feelings are very valid. I'm not shooting down the way Wanda feels about herself. Like, she's still trying, because prior, Wanda was a cool chick. She was really confident. Wanda has done some stuff and she is ashamed of herself. Like, why you don't want to be seen with me? Like, I wouldn't want, that was just, projecting. Like you said, I wouldn't want to be seen with me. I wouldn't want to embarrass you, Leon. Like, everybody knows me as what I was like, but it's,
and another, just real quick, before we move on to the next part, the job she got was from Franklin. She acted like this is Miss Winfield from that nobody knows. Of course, Franklin gonna let you keep the job. What? What? Why? Like, I don't know. I mean, I'm not. Look, it's entertaining, you know what I'm saying, but I'm still like, come on now, Wanda, you're tripping, man. Like, it's like walking over $1 million. Like, no, I don't want it. Anyway, I'll move on. But y'all let us know how you feel. Are you Team Tyra or Team B Avery over here with the Wanda situation? You better put B Avery on my block heap. No, I'm joking. But yeah, y'all let us know, because I'm very, very serious. I'm curious. But I did like this right here though. I'm with Franklin on this. Louie, Franklin, because what did he say? Like 90% of my business goes through you guys. So she's literally cutting 90% of the business, and then he gonna say some stuff. No, she gonna say, well, I will let you pick one territory out of LA. Are you serious? And then Jerome gonna come back and be like, we're trying to be reasonable. Now that's the dumbest thing that Jerome has ever said in this whole show. A matter of fact, I got a clip just for what he said. Let me go ahead and play that right now because it frustrated me so much. Where is the damn clip at? Where is it at? Here you go.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
That's how I felt after Jerome said we're trying to be reasonable by taking 90% of your business away. I don't know what the hell he's talking about. Tyra, can you help me out with that, please?
He's talking about what he always talking about, supporting and backing Louie in her bullshit. Like, oh, she gonna get Jerome shot, and I'm over it. I am over it. Like, I was like, look at Franklin, because I knew that's what was gonna happen. Like, he's like, you know what? I understand the whole Kane situation. You did what you had to do. I maybe didn't make the smartest choice. You know, I'm sorry. Like, this is his second time, and you know how Franklin don't be apologizing for shit. Like, he has humbled himself for the second time. And like, you spit in my face a second time with Teddy of all people.
Yeah.
Like, but I had some saving grace. Soon as like he was about to walk off and he did that Franklin smirk, I was like, oh shit. Oh, he was like, okay, you want it, like you got it. Like, you don't really know what you're asking for.
Right.
You don't know what it is to be the right hand man for Teddy 24/7 and deal with all the bullshit. And since you want to take 90%, as soon as he made that smirk, I say, oh, he finna take this as an out. Like, he been looking for a way out and just to be, you know, daddy and go off with the plane in the coast and just live his best life. I said, oh shit, he about to throw all this shit her way. Like, I don't think she knows, but and then I didn't really care for this episode, the little explanation that she gave Leon for, like, well, you know, I've been women, all we've been like, I'm a woman, and I was like, oh, shut the fuck up, Louie. Like,
I thank you. So I was like, oh, I can't wait to hear what Tyra has to say about this part right here, talking about talking about try being a black woman for 5 minutes. I've got no relation at all. Like, you just off cold right now.
Like, this has nothing to do with how you are moving.
Right.
Like, she is like literally cutting him out. I didn't even realize how much of the business went through them. Like, you're really cutting. 90 freaking percent. Like, that's crazy. And then give him like ultimatum, you know, we can give you Compton. Like, I was like, wow. I yelled over here. I was like, oh, Louie trying to Nino Brown this shit. Like, she's trying to take over. It's just crazy. And you can see, like, it was almost like this whole reversal with her, where she is kind of transitioning into like that early hungry Franklin. Like, it's not about the money anymore, especially from what she said to Leon. Like, this is about power. You want some dominance? You about to risk your life in Jerome for some power? Yeah.
Louie, you out of there, man. You out of there. You know, I'm really not liking Louie right now. Not as bad as you know, me not liking Andre from season 3, but Louie tripping. Louie she needs to get it together. This power trip she on. I don't mean to shame women, you know, if you had a promiscuous background, but I'm just saying, man, it's not a lot of men out there that will. And I know a lot of you know, I'm not trying to sound immature, but you know, when it comes to people being promiscuous, some people it's a choice, in my opinion, but some is because they deal with a lot of neglect and abuse at a young age. And that's not it's not funny. It's a real thing. It's really unfortunate. But sometimes those are the cards that people are dealt. You know what I'm saying? And we don't know the backstory as far as that's concerned. But Jerome is a real one for like I don't care about your past as long as you stay loyal to me. That's all that matters. That's what's up right there. 90% of men can't do that. And she's still on this power trip. Like, I gotta control everything. You know, you gonna burn your own castle down. So I'm just saying, I definitely want to hear what you guys are saying about that. Or what I'm saying. I definitely want to hear what you guys think about what we're saying about that, or what I'm saying about that, because I'm curious. I'm curious because there's a lot of real elements going on in here. And so talking about we being reasonable my ass. But I thought that this was gonna turn into a physical fight right here. Well, you gonna give me my money? Bro, you didn't complete the damn job. What are you talking about? You know, like
Coke sweats.
like you tripping. You know, talking about, and now my partner's there, and that's on you. No, mother effer, that's on you. You came in there sloppy, running up to the spot. Who gets out the car with their gun in the air like this? Come on, like, hey, we're about to run up. Like, I don't know, but I was nervous doing this scene right here. And what's also interesting is she didn't want to pay him the money, but then she offered him double.
Yeah.
How you feel about all that? This whole scene, break it down.
Louie gets on my damn nerves, but I like the way she handled herself here.
I was gonna say she did.
I like the way she handled herself here. I was like, oh, she might be about that life. She handled it very well because he is freaking unhinged. Like, I don't need that. Like, she played him. Like, she played her cards very well. Like, hey, this isn't the end. We're family. I was like, all right.
Yeah.
All right. She was coming with that damn Franklin energy.
Yeah, talking about I've been paging you all day. You've been dodging me. Motherfucker, I just got married. I'm on my honeymoon. I'm trying to smash my husband. Idiot. You know, I'm like, come on, use your brain, but he's coked out. So, you know, apparently he's not gonna do that or whatever. Know that. But yeah, Louie, you getting on both our nerves, but you did come through in this scene right here. You did handle that well. You got to know,
yes,
you know.
Did.
Yeah. Now I did not see this coming at all. With your guy. I was like, who are they staking out? You know, who are they trying to find? But I don't know if I got images for it, but it was, your boy Avi coming through with that stance. He got experience. Hold on, motherfuckers. Don't move. Shot his ass. I was like, hell yeah. I'm scratching my damn throat trying to scream. But sorry. I love this right here. It was nice. I was so happy. I mean, Avi kind of lost the fight, but he got him one. He got him in the body. It was nice to see him scrap. How did you feel about it?
Man, I was like, please don't kill Javi. And I thought that was crazy because when we get into just the relationship that Javi has built with everybody, especially like even Sissy, like she confides in him a lot about Franklin. He, you know, lets her know where his head is sometimes. Like Javi is low-key part of the family now. Like y'all, you didn't let them know.
Hold on, why are you calling him Javi with an H? It's an A. It's Avi. Ain't it it's AVI, ain't it? I thought it was AVI. No, it's Avi with an A.
Avi?
Yeah.
Well, he's been Javi to me for about 5 years now.
Oh Lord. I'm gonna let you make it. But the only thing that would have made this scene better. Only thing that would have made the scene better, and I'm just kind of geeking out being silly right now, is like when they were scrapping, if you just would have re-squared up on them in a karate stance, like, come on, you know, like, oh shit, it's going down. Oh yeah. Oh,
I don't want nothing to happen to him. Like him and Gustavo have been dropped. Even Gustavo's like, do you think this is a smart move to be working with the family? Like you, like what? They bringing knowledge this season. Like, don't take him out. But I hate that everybody at the wedding, you were led to him.
Yeah. I got you. But I think we're at the end right here where Franklin is. These images dark as hell. They're in the diner meeting up, and this is a dope ass conversation right here between the two. I really did like it. One of the things I like is they didn't hang on the fact that Franklin called Teddy and threatened to kill him. They resolved that real quick.
Because you talking about when you threatened to kill me?
Yeah. Because Avi told Avi with the A. I'm gonna miss with you. He told Teddy at his little warehouse that hey, the whole thing was drugged, and then it was kind of like a comedic moment here, you know, at the table. Like, yeah, you know, like you just said, did you threaten to kill me? And then right after that, Teddy is sweating bullets because he know that Franklin knows now, or he assumes that he knows now that they all went behind his back. So he just jumped to it, talking about, I thought it was about me dealing with Louie behind your back, and that's when it changed. And Franklin, I gotta say, he made the best move right here. I like the dialogue, I like the tension, I like the mannerisms. This was a perfect scene to me. I absolutely loved it. Excuse me. And I just respect Franklin so much. He's still young. Like you said, he's about 22 or no older than that. But that LSD may have been the best thing for him. And I'm not suggesting everybody go out and do it. I'm like, you know what? My life's effed up right now. I need a revelation. Let me go do some LSD. I'm not saying that. But in this case, it turned, it really opened up his mind and be like, look, even though we don't trust Veronique, he got an unborn baby coming. He got to survive for that. The whole lifestyle is unstable. They didn't shot, kidnap, all that stuff. As he said in this scene right here. And he was like, I'm just going to walk away. And, I wish you the best, Teddy, all that good stuff. And the episode ends. I mean, that was just dope to me. And so I love this ending. Thank you, Miss Evans. I love the ending of this. It was dope. You also could see the look on Teddy's face, like, oh, he was surprised. Teddy, I mean, Franklin, just because I'm going behind your back like a snake in the grass and dealing with your auntie doesn't mean that our relation has to be over. Yes, it is over, Teddy. So the floor is yours, ma'am. How did you feel about this last scene right here? Because like I said, I absolutely loved it.
I called bullshit. I was like, what?
Oh, really?
I love all the sit downs. Any moment where we can get a sit down between him and Teddy, I'm gonna love it regardless. But just, he sat there, he ordered his little humble pie, that apple pie. Like, he's like, you in a good mood, huh? I'm about to ruin that shit real fast. Yeah. But I just hate that delusional sense of comfort. Like, I went to jail. I didn't been shot at. I didn't kill people. I've served my country well. Now I'm going to just walk away. You cannot walk away, bro. Like, you can't do that.
Really?
How?
I liked it. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Like, you really think you could just walk away now? That's what we're doing now? If that's the case, you could have done this a long time ago. You could have tried to relinquish whatever to someone. You could just walk away now. You think you have that option now. And not to mention that Teddy has made it known, like, I'm trying to come after you and all the little money that you thought you had. He's been to the apartment. He's took pictures. Like, Teddy is not just about to let you walk off into the sunset with Veronique and all your, what he said, $56 million. Like, that's not happening. Teddy is about to shut all that shit down, and Franklin is going to have a fucking heart attack.
I think it may not work out, but I think it was still a good attempt or decision that Franklin made. And I think that in this situation, he can walk away because Louie replaced him. Teddy's money is not going to be cut off because the next best person stepped up to the plate, which is Louie and Jerome, which knows the business. They know Teddy. They already have a proven relationship because they worked together when Franklin was hurt. So it's not like it's just some newcomer. He already agreed to do business with her anyway. And now Franklin is out the picture. And so it's like
that's different.
It's kind of like Franklin. It's kind of like Franklin did them a favor because they don't have to deal with the headache anymore. You know what I'm saying?
It's just so different now. Like, Louie can be everything under the sun, but Louie is no Franklin. Franklin is a whole little, Franklin is really quick on his feet. He think like Louie can be really irrational sometimes. She can be emotional. She has just as many attachments now. Like, you just got married. Like, everybody has a stake in this to just feel like, why they wouldn't want to continue to do this. Like, I really don't have faith that Louie could handle herself in situations as well as Franklin can. Like, I don't feel this. So if it's just like, well, it's one thing for me to be working with her, but you're talking about walking away altogether. So that means that you're no longer in control of, all these different parties. That's going to be left up to Louie now. She's going to have to handle everything, all the other, people that's underneath Franklin and, all that whole chain of command. Like, she's going to be running that now. Like, that's not what I bargained for.
I see what you're saying. I'm gonna still push back though, because you still got Jerome there. That they are equal partners, and again, I'm just gonna go back to it. They've already worked together before, and it worked out well. It was amicable. I cannot say that word. Thank you, yes. thank you. But just think about it this way before we head out of here. Imagine you're a boss, manager, supervisor, CEO of a company, right? And you have one of your family members that works up under you, and they're just horrible at the job. They suck. They're always late. They mess up. Yada, yada, yada. And you have to fire them. And you're like, damn, I don't want to fire them because they kinfolk. And when I give them the news that I'm going to have to let them go, it's going to blow up. It's going to be an argument. It's going to be a fight. It's going to be drama. But instead of that happening, you go up like, hey, I love you. I know you blood, but you effed up. You're making us lose money. We got to let you go. We got to fire you. Would you rather that person respond like, oh, that's some bullshit, you're gonna fire me? You're gonna fire me? Or would you rather them say, well, you know what? I have been messing up. I do deserve to get fired. Thank you so much. And I wish you the best of luck. I think most people would take the latter. And I just kind
of course.
And I kind of, instead of Franklin blowing up and throwing coffee in his face, he just stood up and be like, you know, hey, I'm upset, but I wish you the best, and he shook hands. I respect that, you know.
Me knowing Teddy, us knowing Teddy, I just don't. Yeah, we'll see what happens next episode, because Teddy is not just going to take this as, well, you know, hey, this is what it is. And I was like, he's walking away like he just served in Vietnam or somebody's military. Like, you know, I did my duty and now it's time for me to go enjoy my little pension and my benefits. I'm like, oh, okay, well, you know, if that's how you think that this is supposed to end, cool. But we all, I think we all know deep down that it's absolutely not. And I think we're going to find out next episode, because hell no.
So one of the things I thought was going to happen is I thought that not Teddy, but Franklin and Gustavo, I thought they was going to team up and against Teddy, but it doesn't look like it's heading in that direction, because remember a few episodes ago when they was in the back of the car, the Tiger King stuff, they was like, you know, Franklin revealed like, yeah, we caught him up there. I went up there and I saw him doing surveillance, and Gustavo didn't know either. Franklin thought that he knew, but since they were in that situation, anytime you're in, a life or death situation or a dire situation with somebody, I don't care who they are, and y'all survived, you're going to have a lifelong bond, you know?
And he came back for him.
Right. And that's dope. That's very honorable. So, but it may not go in that direction, but before we head out of here, I mean, do you have any predictions for the season finale?
Somebody's gonna die.
Who would you be mad at? Who do you want anybody? Who do you want to die? If anybody.
Louie.
Okay, that's
if anybody, Louie and a little coked out ass friend, they can go. But I feel like they wouldn't do that before it to hit home like really hard. I feel like they would either touch Wanda or touch Jerome. And I'm really hoping they don't. I'm really hoping, but for us to really feel it, because everybody's just, you know, everybody's trying to get on the bus and get on out of here. And I think somebody's gonna get their plans shitted on. I don't feel like they're gonna do anything to Veronique. I feel like Jerome and Wanda's life is in jeopardy. I really hope not, though.
Okay. All right. Well, guys, ladies and gentlemen, boys, I have no idea what's going to happen. I don't even want to say, because I don't want to set my expectations up for failure. But guys, I want to thank y'all so much. That is going to conclude our Snowfall season 5, episode 9 recap and review. Guys, we do this every week, and so make sure you subscribe and so you can check out these recaps and videos. And I know we only got one episode left, but I'm pretty sure me and Tara will find some other show in the future to recap with you guys, because it's a lot of fun. But before we head out of here real quick, why don't you tell the good people out there what you got going on your channel?
Oh, we throwing it back on my channel per usual. We throw that ass back on my channel. We're having a good time on the channel. I'm always posting. I post something every other day. Of course, the paid reviews are always coming out. And most of the time, if I feel like it, something new comes out. But my channel is a good time. Just posted Death Proof. So go watch that and get your Quentin Tarantino realness life.
Yes, it's doing pretty well. Got 2.4K views right there. So that's pretty dope. And guys, if you didn't, I mean, she's getting right there to 4K. That's pretty nice. And everything, all of her information is in the description box of this video. I just showed you her channel. She's on my channel tab right here on the second row. And of course, you guys can follow both of us on social media. Our handles are on the screen right here. And as far as my channel is concerned, I just posted, let me hit refresh real quick. But I just posted, oh, that's the wrong tab. It's this one right here. Posted my Moon Knight episode 3 video. These topics right here are from the last Movie News Roundup show I had last week. Got Power episodes 8 and 9, Sonic review. And where's my I don't know where it's at. It's acting crazy. Let me go to this tab right here. Sonic and also Ambulance review. So you guys check that out as well. And again, we will be here next week, same time, same place, for the season finale of Snowfall. But boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to thank you again for tuning in. And don't forget that I'm B. Avery, and that's Tyra, and that's just our opinion. Peace out, and I'll see y'all next time.